Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a general reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Aries, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link. My official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Aries, I hope that you're doing well. This is a general reading today, but it does have a theme to it, which is what your dreams are trying to tell you. I had a pretty intense dream recently that really shook me, and so I was like, oh, okay, let's feel inspired to do dream reading. So I'm going to be using two decks for your reading today. First will be from the Dream Decoder for the overall energy, and the tarot will be the Mystic Mondays. The cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Right away, you got musical instruments. Musical instruments. For some bizarro reason. Okay, I was like, what is going on with his feet? But it's like cymbals. Like every time he steps, he makes sound. That was like immediate. Like whatever else is going on up here, I was absolutely drawn to this energy. So it's almost like footfalls, heavy footfalls. There's no subtlety. There's no subtlety. It has a whole thing on the back, which I'm only going to read the first sentence. Anything to do with music in a dream generally has positive associations. So it's but for me, it kind of feels like, watch out world, here I come. Also, whenever you have musical instruments show up in a reading, it talks about frequency and vibration. And are we resonating with other people on the same frequency? Are we speaking the same language? Often music is known as a universal language, right? Because is that true? I mean, so much of music is beyond language. It's its own language. So if I'm listening to something that really strikes me, no matter what the genre is, I don't necessarily have to understand all the instruments that are involved, the words that are being spoken. If the music hits me in a certain way, then it affects me profoundly. And so there could be something to that, something profoundly affecting you, just resonating with you so beautifully in your dreams. Maybe it's unlocking something where it's like a breakthrough energy that I feel. You had a dream about something, and when you woke up, it was like, oh, everything makes sense. Thank you, Spirit. Everything makes sense. You had a breakthrough. You had a breakthrough, and now you're kind of like wanting to tell the whole world. The whole world could be, your immediate circle. But you want to share it. You're kind of elated about it, perhaps. So I'm gonna, excuse me. I'm gonna get 3 cards for the base spread, and then a card at the end for advice from Spirit. This is gonna be a little bit shorter of a reading. I'm trying to make shorter readings because I just feel as though people, you have a limited amount of time. So I personally like long readings, but I understand that some people don't. So if you could just let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Do you like longer or shorter readings? I mean, not all my readings will be short, and I'm not going to shortchange a reading or a message. I went into these messages with Spirit with the understanding that they would be a little bit shorter than normal. Just getting a card of advice from Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Three cards for the base spread, 1 card of advice from Spirit. We start with the Star in reverse. Major Arcana, number 17, Aquarius energy. You could have Aquarius placements in your chart or be dealing with an Aquarius. The Star card in the upright represents wish fulfillment and healing. It's like something that we've been looking forward to, that we've been trying to manifest, that our goal is in sight, that it's something that we desire, that it's something that we yearn for. And you got this card in reverse, kind of signaling to me that thus far, maybe hopes that you've had or goals that you've had have fallen just short, just shy of the finish line, of just shy of fruition. There could have been some kind of mishaps or delays, and the reason why I say that, I couldn't help but see the card. I have this card sitting on top of the deck, and I couldn't help but see this card underneath it. Right? Just looking at the image, it's like a mishap in terms of achieving your goal or allowing things to come to fruition. And Spirit is specifically telling me that it was for a reason. It wasn't meant for you at that time or with that person or in that circumstance. It was not meant for you. Hard to reconcile, especially when we want something so bad. Ugh, it's the worst when we want something so bad and we just fail to understand why Spirit would put that yearning in our heart if we couldn't have it. Yeah, that sucks. It just sucks for anybody, not just for this reading. It's just this expectation energy, this disappointment energy. I'm being reminded of one of the tenets of Buddhism, right? What causes suffering? It's desire. You have desire for anything. If you don't get it, it will cause you suffering. So Buddhist kind of lifestyle, especially if they enter into the monkhood, is to meditate your way out of any kind of expectation or desire to achieve a kind of peace and equilibrium and nirvana. The most difficult thing we can do as human beings. We don't just have desires, but we just have so many needs that for some reason, if they're not being met, it can cause trauma, right? If the need for physical affection from our parents, if we don't get that, I mean, it can impact our psyche for the rest of our lives, right? That's just an example that came to me. I'm going to ask for a clarifier for this Star in reverse. What was the desire or the longing? Knight of Wands in the reverse for a person, for a circumstance of great passion. The Knight of Wands in the upright is it's weird because when I put the deck down, it was kind of like all the cards were they're all slippery, they're going everywhere. It was really clumsy, and that's how Spirit wanted me to illustrate to you that this is this person. It's not you. This is some person in your life that their methodology, their approach to you, very clumsy. Right? This kind of can be clumsy in the wrong context. It can be the most skillful to play all these instruments at the same time, or it can be a hot mess. Knight of Wands is usually like a Casanova, a seducer, somebody who, a little bit of a flash in the pan, very passionate, very motivated, until they're not motivated, until they're moving on to the next, This card came in reverse to illustrate to me that it doesn't have to be romantic either, but somebody who you had expectations about let you down. Maybe it was a business partner that backed out. It happens. It happens. And it's a letdown. And then you have to kind of ask yourself, you know, did they ever want to engage with me? Were they ever serious about it? You know, because I'm not talking about somebody who, you know, again, it's this clumsy energy, clumsy. I'm not talking about somebody who wanted to go into business with you, but then they had some kind of terrible thing happen to their circumstances, God forbid, and like they can't help you anymore because they have to deal with some life event that they couldn't control. We're not talking about that. We're talking about somebody who knew, and the way that they either told you or approached you about it, very clumsy, right? But what is meant for you will not pass you by. What is rejecting you is protecting you. Right? Rejection is protection and redirection. And where are we being redirected into? The Six of Cups, right? Perhaps somebody from your past, somebody more reliable, somebody tried and true, a trusted friend, a trusted confidant, not necessarily an ex-lover, but somebody perhaps that has your best interests, you have theirs, coming back. You know, Six of Cups is reminiscence and kind of looking at memories and looking back with fondness and joy. They're highlighting, 6 cups in this card, but they're highlighting 2 cups. And the 2 of Cups in the tarot is divine partnership, divine union, connection with higher self, connection with our soul space. So Spirit's really highlighting here the 2 of Cups, getting back to ourselves and, you know, reevaluating what matters. Almost like, okay, I started off on some endeavor, wanting something. This card kind of tells me that you're remembering again, because there was disappointment, but then you're remembering again. What was it that why did I even want this in the first place? What was my desire all about? I feel like there's a reminiscence of that, like a recalling it, like bringing it back and reevaluating why it matters to you. And perhaps you don't even need this person for it to still matter. You don't need this other person. It's almost like I'm going to do it all on my own, and that's okay too. I'm fully capable. And right when you're doing your own thing, and high vibrational, right? Very high vibrational. Just enjoying the journey, enjoying yourself. Then you got a King of Wands come in, right? Trumping this guy. Knight of Wands can't stand up to the King of Wands. This is not you. This is not your energy. This is somebody coming towards you. Much more mature, much more stand-up, much more authentic, passionate, powerful. Even the stance is powerful, right? It's almost like, see how this guy is dressed? Real suave, too cool for school. And you got this guy. It doesn't have to talk about gender. I'm just talking about the image, but like, sun's out, guns out, you know, like all muscly and just like really showing like what they're made of, kind of, metaphorically speaking. Really coming through, meeting you where you are, helping you, actually helping, actually, it's because he's on my table, he's looking at this too. So it's like you're on this side looking, he's on this side looking. A lot of follow through energy. You don't get to be in a King of Wands status as a character in the tarot unless you've been there, done that, wrote the book on it. There's an experienced person here. And I get a clarifier for the King of Wands. The Fool, you see? Major Arcana number 0. The Fool starts the journey of the tarot, taking a great leap of faith. Spirit's just saying that, I hate. No offense, like really none, but like I don't like ABBA. I just don't. But now they're singing that song, Take a Chance on Me. But it's there. Take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. So you keep singing it. Take a chance on me. Take the great leap of faith. Maybe they're taking a chance on you, Aries. This is like your equal. I mean, like, this is very kind of big dog, fire sign energy, which is what you are. That's lovely. Take a chance on me. That's lovely. And Spirit's advice. So you got the Knight, the King, now the Page of Wands, Princess of Wands. What's the Spirit's advice? They're asking you, take a chance on me, and you're just like, maybe. I'll think about it. I probably will. I'm doing my own thing. I'll take a step towards you. It's small. It's beginner's mind. But Spirit is saying, don't be shy. This person is willing to take a big old leap towards you. The least you can do is take a little step. It's very clear. That's your reading, Aries. That was kind of a fun reading. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Aries.